When you need a mortgage, don't stress at all. Just tune right in and give these guys.
Good morning, YouTube. Today is Friday, January 23rd. Do they call this the day before Armageddon? I don't know.
Maybe for the Southerners, but I believe this is 2 days. We're in the hole of Armageddon. We're not on deck yet.
Well, by the looks of Greenville, South Carolina, everyone's trying to get out today.
I would imagine. I saw a picture of Ted Cruz on a flight out of Dallas yesterday heading to Laguna Beach. So they're saying if Ted Cruz can't stick around for all the ice with all of his generators, then probably is going to be a bad one.
Yep. And you said you were at the grocery store yesterday. How are the Yinzers handling it?
It was crazy, man. It was, you would have thought it was like the last day of everything, packed. And I'm like, I just wanted to go get some stuff to make dinner for the kids, man. I'm like, come on. So, but yeah, I'm ready for the snow. I love the snow. Let's go.
I know you do. Anthony's so excited. He wants as much snow as possible.
Much snow as possible.
You're too late, Tom. You're in trouble.
I have to go out today. The reason I'm going out today is to get the ingredients for AI chili. I feel like that's the best thing to make. I'm going to make it Saturday and just eat it for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We'll probably be stuck inside until Thursday is what I'm predicting.
It sounds like a good idea.
Well, we shall see. But, I'll be a storm chaser. I kind of feel like a storm chaser. That'd be a fun job. I'm kind of into that. So we'll see how this goes. Seems like a lot of ice in the south, a lot of snow up north. And we kind of got robbed because a Patriot Buffalo New England game with 2 feet of snow would have been way better than a hurt Bo Nix and the Broncos. So that's nice.
It's a shame for Bo, but I would have loved to see that 2 foot of snow game. That would have been pretty epic. But we'll fight. We'll live. We'll sit on the couch here in Pittsburgh and watch some football on Sunday.
Yeah, but let's get into it today, fellas. This topic's all about removing I can't or we can't or anything can't from your vocabulary this year. And that is regard not only to life, but to real estate. That is what we keep hearing from some agents about getting offers accepted. I can't get this accepted because it's this loan type. I can't get this accepted because there's a contingency. I can't. Guys, luckily, everyone on the screen, last year we closed over 300 loans. So we have a pretty good feel for where the market is in Pittsburgh right now. And it is absolutely different than where it was.
Yeah, the market is excellent right now. I mean, we've been seeing people get all types of deals accepted, and we've been preaching that on this little podcast we throw out here for months and months and months. I mean, how many home sale contingencies have you guys got over the last 4 months? How many FHAs have you got over the last 4 months? How many sellers assist FHAs have you got accepted? I mean, everything's on the table. We've been seeing a lot of different things accepted, and frankly, Ryan, that's your favorite word. Frankly, the market's great.
It is. And whenever there's a property sitting out there for 60 days and they're really not getting any offers, any legitimate offer, and let's be honest, getting pre-approved, getting an offer accepted, first offer, closing in 20 days, like the real estate transaction shouldn't be that quick like it was in the COVID years. So, I mean, maybe it takes a little bit longer, but there's nothing wrong with putting in solid offers with some contingencies.
Yeah, I mean, we're still hearing today that, hey, buyers can't get their offer accepted if they have a contingency. I don't know what to say. Is the buyer working with the wrong person? Because, put the offer in and see what the seller says. Because, if it's been sitting for 60 days or longer, which is the average of homes sitting, right now, 60 days or more, they want an offer. They want to sell that property. So if you have an offer, even though they have a contingency, that's a double banger for an agent. You get to list their property, sell that, and you also get to help the buyer buy. So put the offer in, see if they accept it. And if they do, wonderful. We can move forward with the transaction. But, sitting there just saying you can't submit an offer with a contingency, I think is crazy in this market. So,
Yeah, because there are plenty of agents grabbing the bull by the horn, not being afraid of any loan type, any seller assistance. Like, they are understanding that sellers are getting anxious. It's winter time. Their house is sitting. They're having open houses, getting very few people through, not getting a lot of offers. The only thing they can think about or talk about is dropping price. Well, put in a solid offer, get some contingencies, get some seller assistance. Don't have the seller drop price, and everyone win a little bit and get transactions closed.
Yeah, I'm talking to certain agents, and they're in different offices, so it's not just in the same area. They're seeing so much success right now. They're hoping that they don't see a change in anything. They don't even want the rates to come down because they're seeing such great success right now with the supply and demand and where everything sits in the market, that they don't want anything to change because this is the best time ever for them. And they were in this business pre-COVID. They were doing great through COVID. And now, right now, they think it is almost the best. So people are loving this market. There's all kinds of deals getting accepted. I mean, I'm seeing the craziest things come in right now. So you just got to look, and maybe your one little neighborhood, you got to expand the search a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, the mortgage amnesia is wearing off. Folks are remembering, government loans, FHA loans, they do have a lower interest rate than conventional loans.
What did you say the government first-time home buyer rate was earlier this week?
I believe that was a 5.2% interest rate with a 5.76 APR. So 5.25 is a first-time home buyer interest rate. Like, we were 7% last year. Rates have fallen. Now, can everyone get that rate? Absolutely not. If you're a conventional buyer, can you get that rate? Absolutely not. Not unless you're paying points. So, there's a motorcycle just cutting between traffic. I hope he, never mind, I won't say it live on air, but it's all different. Every buyer's different. If you're looking for interest rates, guys, we got them, but sometimes we need the agent's help to structure the loan. If you tell us I can't, when we have the best program for the buyer, Ant, that does get frustrating.
Well, it does. I mean, because we're going to work it around, obviously, the buyer's qualifications and what they can do. But we certainly need the agent's help as far as, doing that pre-offer huddle. So we're working it up based on the offer that's being submitted so that they can have a higher success rate on getting that offer accepted.
Yeah, I mean, to make the home buy, we get part of it is being able to get the offer accepted. But it's not that there's multiple offers on every house anymore. Sometimes yours is the only offer where you're going to get negotiated with, or you're going to get the offer accepted. So if it's hey, this buyer is really going to benefit from an FHA loan because of debt to income ratio. Maybe they couldn't qualify for a conventional loan, but they can qualify for more FHA. Bet you didn't know that. Higher qualification on FHA loans than conventional. Maybe because of their credit score, they're going to get a way lower payment on an FHA loan to a conventional because of not only the interest rate being lower, but the mortgage insurance rate being lower. All of these things are behind the scenes built into the mortgage that realtors can't see front facing of, I'd rather do conventional over FHA because of just an appraisal. But financially, there are times why we're pre-approving the buyer for a certain mortgage program, and it's why there's multiple mortgage programs out there. Not everyone fits into that same program.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the biggest pushback we get is, well, we have to deal with appraisal conditions. it's a shame because, you know, the buyer then has to deal with higher mortgage insurance if you have to go with conventional. So it should be what's best for the buyer, not what's best for the agents involved. Sometimes, you know, have to work a little bit harder to help that buyer and to make sure that buyer gets the best financing for the property.
And to say that if your offer is a solid offer and it's an FHA loan is not going to get accepted, you're living in a different reality, because that is not the case in Western Pennsylvania anyhow. And conventional loans are ticking up. People want lower interest rates and the best mortgage program, and they're able to get that because it's not such a seller's market at this time.
100%.
So get out there. If you got any brushing up on anything, give us a shout. We, as Weatherman Burko says, we might be stuck in the house a little while. If you can't get a hold of Anthony, he'll probably be making snow angels. But other than that, if the power goes out, I'm coming to steal Anthony's generator.
Come on over. Got a whole house generator ready to go. So
West Penn.
again, I don't know if that's a good thing though, man. Because if everybody else in my neighborhood has a power outage, you know, it's you know, I don't know.
They'll kill you. They'll kill you and take your property.
Yeah, it's not the have you have to worry about. It's the have not. So, you know, I'm
Keep the lights off at night, Anth. Keep the lights off at night.
You'll see extension cords like just by the hundreds coming from my house, taking care of the neighbors.
That's funny.
Oh, be safe, guys, and we'll see you on the other side on Tuesday.
Later, guys.
Later.
Tom, Ryan, and